Hello planner friends. I am back today to do another plan with me video. We're still doing the Black Lives Matter challenge, planner challenge, so if you're interested in following along and participating, just anything you post on social media with a Black Lives Matter spread, hashtag BLM planner challenge. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and get into it. So I do have my sticker sheets out, as well as my mock duo sheets from the Erin Condren Daily Duo. I do have a full video on an Erin Condren walkthrough, and I do plan on using the Daily Duo starting in July. I just don't want to waste. I know some people are moving in early, and I just don't see a need in doing two different, having to buy another planner just so I can move in a month or two early. So I made some printables myself, and I've just been using them. They have been working fine for me, so we're just going to do that. The different kits I have, so I pulled out another few pages from a different printable for today's also. So I have these from the Planner Shack that are black and white and gray as well. And then I still have my sheets from Planner Pixie Co that I was using in yesterday's spread. And then I have this freebie from VictoriaThatcher as well. And so, you can download this at VictoriaThatcher.com if you're interested. I just added some cut lines for the purpose of having it be available to use in my silhouette. So anyway, we are just going to jump right in. I think today I'm going to use the We Are Family, I Have All My Sisters and Me washi. I wanted to use that one yesterday, but I forgot. So I'm just going to move the other ones out from there. And I'm just going to put this at the bottom. I'm going to try not to cover, and I might have to cut a little bit because I'm going to try to just put it on the 6:30, a little bit lower than 6:30 time frame. I'm going to try to get it as far to the bottom as I can. All right, so lay that one down there. I think for the top today, I'm going to pull one of these thin washies from the Planner Shack kit. And see if I can cover up this washi up at the top. Oh yeah, that'll fit fine. And I don't mind covering the 6 a.m. mark. So normally, guys, if you're wondering why it's a little long, there would be a coil here. And my sizing was an estimate when I made these. So just if you guys are curious, this is a little crooked though. But yeah, these are handmade. Before I got my real duo in and actually had sizes and so forth. And so I did the best that I could using pictures online. And I want to say for the most part, it's 90% true to scale. I think today for I'm going to use one of these. So I'm planning for tomorrow, which is Tuesday the 9th. Use one of these date covers right up here. I'm going to leave that scalloped edge going. And then I really, I printed all of these. But I really like all of the ones from the VictoriaThatcher kit. So I think I'm going to use one of these as well. And I wanted to use this one yesterday, so I think I'm going to use that one today. So much good stuff. And I'm just going to cover the to-do box and the little calendar as well. Okay, so we got a good framework. I'm going to pull out my phone so I can check my calendar for tomorrow. That's kind of how I plan. Everything's on my calendar. So I have an appointment. There's a 9 to 12 meeting, but then I have another meeting that's kind of conjunction from 10 to 12, so I'll probably go for the first hour of the first one. That kind of tends to be my life at this moment. Go to as many as you can. I'm just trying to figure out which one I want to do to cover that big block that I'm not going to attend the full, kind of the full thing. So I think I'm just going to use one of my 1 hour, one of the ones that fits in the 1 hour blocks, because again, I'm only going for the beginning, or actually, yeah, you know what? So I'm going to use one of these strips, I think. Yeah. So I'm going to block that off from 9 to 12. And again, this is just hopefully it gives you some ideas of how you can use a regular vertical kit with your daily duo. You don't have to go out, especially if you have kits already. And buy new ones. Okay, so I feel good with that. I like the way that that looks. And then I have another meeting, which I said was 10 to 12:30. So I'm going to use one of my big, I'm going to use one of these from this one. I'm going to use this one here. I'm going to put it on this side. And my meeting goes until 12:30, but I don't mind not having it all the way. Across, oh, little bump right there. That's not making that planner sticker stick. So I'm just going to write that in right here, which is, what am I doing tomorrow? SOP reviews. And I apologize yesterday if you guys caught a big chunk of my forehead in the camera, so I will do my best not to do that. So then I have a 1 o'clock, a 1 to 2, and a 1:30 to 2, so a double meeting again. What do I want to use for those? Sorry, you guys, I have decision-making anxiety all of the time with what do I want to use for what. So I think I'm going to use one of these. I'm going to put that for my 1 o'clock, similar to what we did last time. So they're both selection staffings. And this one is for, okay, and I don't typically put in the who they are for until after the fact. So now I'm going to put one of these little dots on the other side. And if you saw yesterday's plan with me, I did something similar when I had 2 meetings that fell in the half-hour spots. So I'm going to try to do something cutesy, because it's actually the same type of meeting, just one is at 1 and one is at 1:30. And hopefully I don't confuse myself. Maybe I need to write out that this one's at 1 and this one's at 1:30. Okay, I don't know how I feel about that, but whatever, we're gonna move on. Then I have a 2 to 4 o'clock meeting, so another one of these quarter boxes should be fine. I'm gonna try to use one I haven't used yet. Oh, I wonder if I didn't print any that match this kit. I probably skipped that whole page. It's totally fine. So let's pull from, you know what? We're gonna do one of these fun boxes. And I am going to use, I think I talked about the gray ones I can't, or the black ones are going to be a lot harder for me. So I'm going to use one of these little circles to block off this 2 to 4 time frame. And so I'm just going to write in there what it is, which is an extended circle. And then my last thing, if you guys watched yesterday's, you know I have a standing 4 o'clock. So for that one, I'm just going to use one of these thin, oh, you know what, I'm going to use one of these because I haven't used one. And I'm going to do the lightest. Yeah, I'm going to use the lightest gray. Just since the last one I used was so dark. Go ahead and put this on this side. I might have to put it just a touch down. I'm going to. Oh no. Okay, I'm going to leave that one alone. I'm just going to put this on top. Okay. Standing 4 o'clock call all of the time. I need to put something here. I'm going to put something to cover that washi in just a second. So this is it for my meetings. Now I'm going to come into, and I might use some of these other things here shortly. I'm going to come in to one of my sticker books. I rearrange these. I'm going to do AM and PM routines. So I'm going to get an AM routine sticker. And I'm going to put this right over where that 6 a.m. mark was. Try to cover it. Normally I would white it out. Once I get my real planner, I'll be a lot more precise. I feel like on these mock ones, I almost, my standards are a little lower than they should be. But nonetheless. And then I'm going to get one of these PM routines as well. Just mark that off down here. And I'll put something cute in a minute here to mark off what that looks like, and maybe even at the top actually. And then I'm gonna get, oh, this is gonna drive me crazy. Do I have another to-do somewhere? Probably not. So then I'm gonna get one of my personal to-dos. I think I shared this in the last, oh, did I smudged something on it, probably from my fingers. I typically will do a personal to-do. I'm gonna try to cover that smudge mark. Right about where I have 4 left. I don't typically tend to have many more things than that. I'm not on call. This is what I was gonna say was gonna drive me crazy because I just made these and my to-do font now doesn't match because I actually had bought this. But I don't think any of the kits that I bought had a to-do. You know what? While I'm here, I am going to put my number though. Tomorrow's the 9th. Is tomorrow the 9th? Tomorrow's the 9th. Okay. Okay, well, I'm just going to have to deal with the fact that my to-do is a different font. I will survive. For any of you else out there who are dying and screaming and yelling at me, I am so sorry. I will try to use another of the same font for something else to tie it together. So I'm going to use from here. I'm going to use a work, I think. To kind of start. No, you know what? I'm gonna put this right here. If you add more of these, maybe it'll make it look less weird. And then I'm gonna put this over here, which is my me time stickers. So I am gonna work on making new stickers that say me time and work to-dos. So when I'm doing this, it doesn't drive me crazy. I'll use the ones that come in kits typically, so I don't have a problem with that. But for my mock planner, I've basically just been printing like the pages that I need and not doing a lot of the fluffy extras. I do have full sheets for that kind of extra for when I go into my roll planner. I'm sorry. So like I said, I was going to do something cutesy for my AM routine, my PM routine. So I think I'm going to do, I really like these, but I don't need the full thing. I did bring today my little cutter, so I think I'm going to cut this sticker. Where is and my ruler. Are you guys proud of me? I will be a professional YouTuber yet. I'm just kidding. That's not a goal of mine. Hopefully that cut deep enough that I can get that sticker off. And then I'm going to do the same thing so I can use the same one for... Oh, Michelle. Brought a ruler and still cut like a crazy person. Okay, let's see. See if that masterpiece worked itself out okay. Oh, it did. Okay. So I'm going to... It's not perfect. But that's okay. That's how we roll on this channel. So I'm going to put that up here so I can do my AM routine. And then let's see how well we fared with the second. Oh, the second one came out better. Okay. I'm going to do my PM routine. Oh, look at that. That is the perfect size. A little bit crooked. But good. I'm fine. I'm fine with that. And this, you guys, if you're curious, is just a little, it's a little slice pen, and it's got just a teeny little sharp edge there that you can use. So my AM routine is pack lunches. My kids are doing summer school. And then kids ready. And then me ready. And then my PM routine is vitamins, oh my goodness, did I forget my PM routine? Skincare, and relax. And then I think I shared with you guys that I do read, and I was not prepared last time, so I could not get, but I am prepared today. So I have black and gray reading stickers today. Haha. I feel very victorious in my thing. If you saw yesterday, I had to just handwrite read a book, which drove me crazy. So I try to read a book every day. Just part of my me time. I also try to do some Animal Crossing. I have not done that in a long time, actually, so I'm just gonna stop putting it on my planner until I get back into it. But I do have to do laundry tomorrow, and so that's part of my personal to-do. So I'm gonna stick that over here and put laundry. I'm gonna do a fun little loop-de-loop squiggle. Okay. So those two things are on my list for tomorrow. For personal things, I don't think I have anything else personal that I need to do, so I'm good with that. And then for work to-dos, I have to turn in some job descriptions that I've been working on. I still have to call and reset a password for something. And that is all. I have another personal to do. I have to call to get my 401k rollover. And so if you're watching these and you watch more than one, I want to preface by a lot of my to-dos roll into the next days. My days are clearly very busy. So you'll see literally I have 9 to 5, and so I don't tend to get to everything. So I did want to share that really quickly. And then the last thing that I'm going to do, and I know we're kind of running long-ish, I'm going to mark off my dinner or my lunch kind of here. I did this yesterday with no ruler, and so if you watched it then and you were cringing, I brought the ruler for you today, people. I brought the ruler for you today. You can do a solid line, stripe line. I got this idea from Happily a Housewife when she was doing her month of May, and I really liked the idea of kind of carving out your lunches. I don't do breakfast. I'm not a big breakfast eater. We had tostadas today. And so what are we going to eat tomorrow for lunch? I think we have enough for leftovers for tomorrow, so I'm actually just going to write in tostadas. And then I did not leave a space for dinner because I wanted to use this beautiful washi on the bottom and not have it covered at the top. So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with just putting lunch. And that's all I have for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, follow me on Cami Plans on Instagram. And I am going to be doing the Black Lives Matter Planner Challenge all weekend, or all week. And so I will continue to use this type of color scheme. Again, I mentioned yesterday that racism is very much alive and well in our world today. And if you have a voice, now is the time to use it, to speak out against it. Black Lives Matter, and until everyone believes that and acts on it and uses their voice to advocate for it, our world will never truly get the change that it needs. And so I'm going to get off my high horse. That is all that I'm going to do. Please support in any way that you can. If you haven't already, please like or subscribe to my channel. I hope to bring you some more Plan With Me's in the future, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks.